So for your basic beginning stretches before each exercise, start with your legs crossed as such with one foot against your thigh and the other foot against your calf. And take a deep breath in, and then as you move, take a breath, stretch your arm upwards, and exhale as you move to the other side. From this position, extend your legs out into a basic V shape and inhale and then stretch forward. This would be one of the things where you should only stretch as far as you feel comfortable with your body. My legs are very flexible, so I can stretch pretty low, but if you feel resistance in your muscles, stop there or push a tiny, tiny bit past. From the same position with your legs extended in a V, reach your opposite arm to each leg with your other arm behind your back. Stretch for a few moments as low as you can, and then cross over and do the same with your other leg. And this will be an inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. From here, move to your legs centered in front of you. Pull your body up a bit and make sure you're sitting on your butt bone with your feet planted with your ankles flat to the ground. Lean forward as far as you can. If you can't reach your toes, it's okay. If you can reach way past your toes and curl up real good, as far as you feel comfortable, go for it. After this straightforward exercise, move into a diamond shape with your legs. And pull your feet or your heels as close to your body as you can by wiggling your feet forward. And as you get closer, it'll look less and less like a diamond, but the basic stretch is still the same. So once you get to here, again, adjust yourself so that you're on your butt bone, not leaning back or anything. Sit straight up and extend your body upward and then lower down. Stay there for a few moments and really allow your legs to stretch out. After the diamond leg stretch, we're going to move into shell pose, and this begins by sitting with your bottom on your feet and your heels pointing out away from your toes, so you should be kind of pigeon-toed. And from there, you reach your arms up to the sky, take a deep breath, and curl forward. Once you're forward and your belly is down, stretch your upper body as far over your thighs as you can and stretch your arms forward. From shell pose, we're going to move into downward facing dog. And from this position, you just put your hands up, square your shoulders, and lift from your knees. Walk your feet forward as much as you can, keeping your body as much like a as possible. You want your spine to be straight and you want your legs to be relatively straight. And walk your hands closer or farther depending on what's comfortable for you. From downward facing dog, we're going to move into a cross-legged stretch, and that entails crossing one foot in front of the other, pointing your arms skyward, and holding this pose for a moment before crossing your leg and weaving your arm through the gap in your other arm. This will stretch out and engage the muscles in your abs and in your obliques, as well as stretch out your upper shoulders. And you want to do this on each side. So from here, you would switch and do another cross foot, and then cross again and weave your other arm through. Okay, this next stretch is really funny and kind of amusing, but it's also really fun and it's really good for your back. It can also be really good for popping your back or like very gently. So I would recommend, if you have back problems or anything like that, being a little more careful with this stretch and maybe taking it a little bit slower. Don't go too quick because you'll see. You'll start with your legs bent in front of you and your back up straight, and then scoot your bottom towards your feet and roll onto your back like, I don't know, a little roly-poly. And once you're on your back, cross your arms over your knees a bit and roll yourself up and back and up and back and up and back and up. Do that a few times and rolling back and forth, whatever. You'll feel your back stretching, your back muscle stretching out. It's actually a great stretch for your back. And this next stretch is also really good for your back. And it might not look like it really does much to engage your back, but as you do it, you will feel your back and your abs really being engaged a lot more than you might think. So you're going to come to a sideways sitting position, and again, just position yourself with your feet a little close to your butt and lay back on your back. Now, once you're in this position, make sure your spine is completely flat to the ground and bring your arms up behind your head. Now from here, just point your legs upward and then, keeping your back flat to the ground, circle your legs above your hips. And so you're going to go in a clockwise motion to begin with, and then once you go through maybe 15 repetitions, go around counterclockwise. Another thing to keep in mind whenever doing leg circles like this, the wider that you do your circle, the harder it is to maintain, but it engages your muscles a lot more if you do a wider circle and slower circle. So your muscles have to work more to get that motion out. To finish, we're going to do 2 more tabletop back stretches. The basic tabletop position is just your legs pretty much parallel or like vertical from the ground, and your body parallel, your arms even like such. So you should make kind of a square. And of course your back won't be perfectly straight because a lot of people, like I have longer arms than I probably should. So my upper body is a little bit higher, but that's okay. From here, you're going to point one leg upwards and with your opposite arm, reach and grab that leg. Once you find a little balance in your motion, pull your leg upwards and like point your toe to the sky. Of course, with this exercise, again, you do the other side as well. Find your balance and then point your toe skyward. From this tabletop position, we're going to move into another back stretch, and that entails stretching your opposite arm and leg out together at the same time, as straight as you can, and curling your knee in and your elbow in at the same time. And so you would do 15 reps like this, reaching and then crunching, reaching and crunching. And then switch arms and switch legs. So for the first basic stretches, that's about it. There are a lot of different modifications that you can put into each stretch and each exercise as well. So feel free to ask any questions or request a modified workout for a specific body area, and I'd be happy to add a video of that too. So I recommend doing at least the first 4 stretches in this series before you do each exercise. You can do all of them if you want, but you can also start with the first 4 and incorporate the other ones between different exercises. So if you're working out your back, you can take a break between a few different repetitions of different exercises and stop to do one of the stretches to, re-stretch out your body, and then continue working out again. Or you can do all of the exercises in the beginning and also incorporate them between the exercises. So that's about it for the basic stretching video. And feel free to ask any questions if you want further clarification, or if you want more to be covered on certain body areas, or if you would like to know more stretches and modified stretches. Feel free to leave a message or leave a note on the video.